but I was on some calls where we were talking about how to reformulate like a story for Democrats, and people were like, well, I don't, I just, patriotism grosses me out, like why do you get to say, and that's just disgust. I don't want any religion, we can't alienate other people, I don't want this, and I don't want that, and it's, for me it's so much about like the freedom of thinking. And I just had this realization. I got off a call, there was this one woman in particular on a call we were having trying to reconstitute something, where it's like, oh, essentially, like, you have nothing that you answer to. You have nothing that you submit to, right? You have nothing that's ever above you. It's not a constitution. It's not the flag. It's not a church. It's not a mosque. It's not a synagogue. There is nothing. And what that means is that you get to go around and have these declarations of yourself, and you judge everybody in the world of how you parse them into whether they're doing good or things. That's designed by, a sample group of one. And then you make a determination that they measure or don't measure up to your ever fluid system of morality that's based on absolutely nothing. And you don't think that there's room for willful blindness and tyranny? You don't think that somebody who you envy 5%, who makes a mistake that's a 20% mistake, that you won't push that envy and put that 20% up to 30%, and there's just no mechanisms for it.
Right. But is this what you're referring to when it comes to the Luciferian aspect of it? It's trying to put yourself in place of the arbiter of everything when that's not your place, and then falling in love with yourself, and then as a result falling.
Yeah, you fall in love with your own intellect or ability to think, and you look at these people and you're like, well, okay, so I get it. You're great. I'll tell you what, go flip Ohio. Go get in a bus and go knock on doors and like put this in practice in the world beyond your safe circle of however many followers you have and your safe community where everybody is excluded, don't agree with you. Everything is you. Everything measures up to or doesn't measure up to you, and it's not based on anything. There's no grounding in it.
Wow.
And you can just see it clear as day when it happens, because it's like, oh, I see. And then it's like, that's the vicious excluding. And if there's a truth they don't like, it's, and you can't, it's like, what a lovely thing to just, have the whole world, have yourself be the arbiter of the entire moral order of everything. It's like, you don't want patriotism. You don't want people, America's failed. The Constitution's a failed document, and church is all a hoax because blah, 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 the Crusades and the Inquisition. It's like, okay, like you're essentially at a 5th grade level of argument, right? But you're running, you're holding the purse strings to like major power within, an aspect of the culture. There's not any thinking that can tether it any which way.